I started using this tea tree oil foot soak a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to share my experience with you. So, as somebody who lives in flip flops basically year round, I struggle, don't judge me, with really dry feet. And so I was looking for something that would help soften up my feet. We're getting ready to go into summer, and I want my feet to be nice and soft. And so I've used this for a couple of weeks, and I have to say that I'm actually really impressed with how much smoother my feet really are, especially around my heels. So what I found is that I like to use this about 2 to 3 times per week. Get the water nice and warm and then sit for about 15 minutes. It's recommended that you use about 1.5 tablespoons per gallon of water. I actually like the smell to be a little bit stronger, so I'm actually going with 2 tablespoons per gallon rather than 1.5. I find for me, it just makes the whole experience a little bit more spa-like. I get to have that smell a little bit stronger, and I feel like it helps my feet a little bit more as well. So this, I have the bag open right now because I just really love the smell of this. If you're used to going to get like pedicures and that like foot spa experience, this is really going to help you kind of get that at home, because you know how they like do the scrubs and they put the stuff into the water. This is kind of what you're getting, but you get to do it at home, so you're going to save a ton of money. So this has a ton of different like natural ingredients. So tea tree oil, coconut oil, spearmint, chamomile, rosemary, eucalyptus, peppermint, and lavender. Now I'm going to say I personally am not a fan of lavender at all. So I was not 100% sure if I was going to enjoy this, but I don't feel like I'm getting an overwhelming sense of lavender ever. So it has not been a problem for me. I feel like the most that I'm getting is the tea tree and the peppermint are what I'm smelling the most. So this has been a game changer for keeping my feet nice and smooth. One tip I have is that after you actually use the foot soak, I recommend that you take like a pumice stone or a nice scrub pad of some sort to really just kind of brush off that dead skin. That's really going to help kind of get your results going a little bit faster and keep your feet a little bit smoother. Now, this can be used for things like if you're having athlete's foot or any types of problems like that. Tea tree oil is really good with that. But for me, it was the smoothness that I was looking for, so I could be summer ready with my flip-flops and my toes out in the sand. So if you're looking for something to just kind of give you that spa experience at home, definitely check out this tea tree oil.